Hello, friends. I'd like to invite you into a coaching session with me. And the subject we're going to talk about today is earning respect. Leaders often spend a great deal of time trying to earn the respect from their peers, their bosses, their colleagues, their teams, the people that are around them. And leaders are often consumed with the question, do they respect me? Do I have their respect? Do they seek out and value my opinion? Do they look up to and admire me and listen to what I have to say? And if you were in the room with me and you asked, why don't people respect me? And we began to dig a little bit deeper, this question often leads to a focus that rests on why people disrespect you. Why are people not listening to me? Why don't people come and seek out my opinion? Why do people talk over me? Why was I not consulted? Questions like that where you feel like your opinions and your presence doesn't matter. Now, there are a lot of quick hacks and quick tips that you can use to increase your presence and your respect level. And you can read lots of articles and watch lots of videos on YouTube where people will give you quick ideas for how you can be respected in the workplace. The YouTube channel Charisma on Demand put out a video that gives 6 ways that you can do this. And I'll put the link to that video in the description below because I definitely think it's worth watching. But when I coach people and someone asks why they're not being respected, I always like to flip the question. And instead of asking, why don't people respect me? I think the question should be, do I respect me? And if you're struggling with feeling a lack of respect from the people around you, the question I would ask you is, do you respect you? In this world, you get what you tolerate. And if you don't respect yourself, there's no way that you can expect anyone else around you to respect you. People will talk over you because you let them. They won't listen to you because you don't have anything of substance to say. No one's asking for your opinion because you don't have a unique opinion to put out there. So the question for me always comes back to, if you want respect from other people, do you respect yourself? And I would ask you questions like, is your integrity intact? And only you know the answer to that. But are you putting out there something that is different than who you really are? For example, if you have a strong work ethic and you show up late to work every day and you only give your half effort, you're going to go home at night and consciously or even subconsciously, you're not going to respect yourself because you have an expectation for yourself that you're not living up to. So is your integrity intact? Another question that I would ask you is, are you leaning into your own potential? You know what interests you. You know what you want to become an expert at. You know what you love to do. Are you taking time on a regular basis, daily even, to learn and to grow and to develop and to be the best that you can be in that field? If you're not living up to your own potential or the potential that you think that you have, you're not going to respect yourself. And you can't expect anyone else to respect you either. I would also ask, are you keeping your agreements? When you agree to do something at work, for example, you tell your boss you're going to have a project done by a certain time. Are you keeping those agreements? And then on those occasions when you break an agreement, are you cleaning those broken agreements up with integrity? The same is true at home. Have you made an agreement with your spouse or with your kids or even with yourself that you're not keeping? When you don't keep your agreements, something breaks internally and energy leaks and integrity flows away from you. And it's very difficult for you to respect yourself if you're not keeping your own agreements. Are you living up to the expectations that you have for yourself? I know that I have a list of a few things that I have to do every day, or I go to bed dissatisfied. These are expectations that I have for myself, the way that I want to move through this world. Do you have such a list for yourself? Do you have a list of expectations that you know that you're living up to every day? If you don't have such a list, or if you have some expectations for yourself and you're not living up to them, there's no way that you can respect yourself, and you can't expect anyone else to respect you either. Finally, if you think that people aren't coming to you and valuing your opinion, the question that I would ask you is, do you have an opinion worth valuing? Let me ask you this. Honestly and sincerely, ask yourself, would I come to me and ask for my opinion on the matter? If people aren't coming and asking for your opinion, it's because you've let something go. Maybe you don't know your stuff. Maybe you don't know how to disagree. Maybe when you give your opinion, it serves only you. There's a bunch of reasons why people may not be coming to you and asking for your opinion on things, and that's definitely worth exploring. And so if you wouldn't come to you and ask for your own opinion on the issue, identify why that is and dig deep and figure out, why wouldn't I come to me and ask for my opinion on that? And the answers that you come up with are the things that you can do so that you can raise your own respect level for yourself so that other people will also respect you and come to you and ask for your opinion. When you take responsibility for behaving in such a way that you respect yourself, then it won't matter nearly as much who else respects you and who doesn't respect you, because you are centered. You are living endogenously out of yourself, and you are at peace. In other words, friends, give them something to respect, and you'll be respected. I hope this video has been helpful to you today. If it has, I hope that you'll like and subscribe to the video. It really helps this channel out, and I would appreciate that. Also, leave your comments in the section below and let me know what your questions are. Let me know how I can further help you, because that's what I do and that's what I love to do. And as always, if you're a leader, keep evolving.